Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Don Duck Lord, this is Don Duck Reviews. And it's Sunday. It's Fast and Furious number 8. Like I said in a later video, I have changed the names of Fast and Furious 5 and Fast and Furious 7, because Fast and Furious 5 is called Fast 5 and part 7 is called Furious 7, but that doesn't get a lot of views, so I changed the name to Fast and Furious 5 and Fast and Furious 7, and when it has, when the ball's a bit rolling, when people are watching those, I changed the name back, obviously, to the original names, how they are normally are called. But the other name for it is Fast and Furious 5 and Fast and Furious 7, but the name that they gave it was Fast 5 and Furious 7. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the fate of the Furious. So that's Fast and Furious 8. Dom is in Cuba with Letty, and he's gonna race because to defend his cousin, I think, something like that. And he won. Yeah, he won the race. He won the race, and he said, "No, keep your car. All I need is respect." And he gave his own car to his cousin after the car kind of was total. But Hobbs is also, I think it's a soccer coach. Well, he is definitely a soccer dad. That's for sure. And then Mr. Nobody came from last movie, I think, and wanted that he did another job for him. So yeah, he did it, but then Dom crossed the team because his family, Elena and his son that he didn't know that he had, are in danger. So he crossed the team and he took the EMP. Then Hobbs got arrested and was sent to prison, and you never guess which prison it was and who he got next to, because it was all plan of Mr. Nobody. But Don escaped through a cargo plane, and then Hobbs get in the cell, and next to Shaw, Jason Statham Shaw, not the other brother, which I still haven't looked up who that actually is. If you know who that is, put it down in the comment section, and also leave a like, recommend an anime or movie down below in the comment section, and subscribe to the channel, will help out a lot. So anyway, the cells got open, and then there was a nice fight between. There was a prison fight. I love that scene. That was so fucking nice. And Shaw and Hobbs actually kind of escaped the prison without. Shaw was trying to escape the prison, but Hobbs was trying to stop Shaw, and they both ended up outside of prison. But it was all planned of Mr. Nobody, because he was timing it. So that was pretty funny actually. Dom and let's get a bit further. Dom and Cypher invaded Nowhere, and Nowhere is the place where Mr. Nobody works, and that's actually the headquarters, of where the team also is. So they invaded nowhere to get God's eye. From last movie where you can see everywhere, everything through every camera and all that. Um, so he works with Cypher because Cypher has in prison has kidnapped Elena and his child that he didn't know that he had. So they're going to New York now, and the team is obviously gonna follow them. But now it's also gonna come a very nice part of the movie, but I think that's very nice, when the cars are getting controlled by Cypher and her team, how she said it is a zombie, something like that, but it was so cool to see that, every car, just as a, all at the same time, just going, if you have seen the movie, you know what I get. You know what I mean. That was so fucking nice. That itself gives the movie all a high number. Anyway, and it made a massive collision. But it was to get a new coach from a guy that had him in a briefcase. With obviously then cuffs to the briefcase and then to his wrist. But he gave up the briefcase because otherwise the car would have been blown over or whatever. But when Dom tried to escape with his car, the whole team from Mr. Nobody in principe, the Letty and Roman and Tash and Ramsey, they all, and Hobbs, don't forget Hobbs, they all had hooks in the car, they got all hooks in the car and pulled it so that the car wouldn't move much, but Dom worked his way out of it, obviously, again, and but then Letty got the briefcase, and Connor Rhodes, the ginger guy, Connor, he had a gun against Letty to give up the briefcase, but then Dom had a gun against his head because if he killed her, he killed him. So she gave up the briefcase and then they kind of escaped. But because he let her, Dom let her go in the first place, she Cypher shot, not Cypher, but Rhodes shot Elena and she's dead now. But he also shot Shaw, and I thought he was dead, but apparently he wasn't. And they're now going to not Alaska, but to Russia, to Vladovin. It sounds probably more Russian if a Russian guy says it. And at a military base to get a submarine to send to do something with nukes. But anyway, the team saved the whole day actually, and Shaw saved Dom's son from a plane with his brother, other Shaw, from the that we saw in the hospital last movie. That Shaw, and they blew up the sub eventually, but Cypher escaped. So I will leave it at that. And if you want to see more details and all, you have to see the movie yourself. I know my reviews become a bit shitty actually. I think it's maybe due to that I'm doing Young Sheldon and it's it's kind of hard for me to do shows now. But anyway, I will leave it at that. Please leave a like, recommend an anime movie down below in the comment section, and subscribe to the channel, please. That will help out a lot, and I will try to do my reviews a bit better, because I find personally I find them a bit shitty, but I'm an amateur, so, and I'm not good with words. So anyway, I leave that at, like I said, leave a like, recommend an anime movie down below in the comment section, and subscribe to the channel, please. And then we will see you guys next time. Bye.